Yo, what's going on, Geminites? It's your boy Gem Mint. Gonna do a recent reads on the Super Sons Omnibus by Peter J. Tomasi, Jorge Jimenez, and Patrick Gleason. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so this has been a pretty hyped up book. It is the first omnibus to be released out of DC's Rebirth title. And does it live up to the hype? Yeah, I think it does. Super Sons is a lighthearted book. It's fun, funny, well written, and it has some good action in it too. The first couple of arcs are a little lighthearted, and a lot of the issues end with John Kent and Damian Wayne getting in trouble, and then Superman and Batman are like leering over them. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. And at first I worry, like, okay, is this going to be the whole thing? But then it gets into the arc with the Tim Drake Batman, the older one from the alternate timeline, and that's where it starts taking off for me. This book does not fall into the trap that the Batman and Robin omnibus fell into as far as things happening in other titles that are not collected in this run. There is a couple of things going on in Teen Titans and in Superman, but the editor does a good job of telling you what happened, and even the writing, it leads to making sense rather than having to guess. This collects issues 1 through 16 plus annual 1. Plus it has Super Sons / Dino Mutt #1, which was alright. Superman 10 and 11, and issues 37 and 38. Teen Titans 15, and a short story from DC Rebirth Holiday 1. So there are some fillers in here. There is one whole issue that's kind of like a filler that is just Crypto the dog with Titus and these animals, super pets. That was kind of whack. But it was no dialogue. It's a quick read. The Teen Titan stuff was cool, and Damian Wayne steals the show, man. I think he's written so well. As such, he's got so much confidence in himself. He thinks he's better than everybody, and it's a really good dynamic with Jonathan Kent, who's like this wide-eyed, bushy tail, learning how to use his powers, very naive, Superman's son, right? You're not really going to find high-stakes stories here. They're just kind of fun, a lot of character development. Jonathan can't even fly. You know, Superboy can't even fly in this run, which reminds me of like the original Golden Age Superman, where he didn't fly off top. He just can leap buildings in a single bound. So it's cool seeing Jonathan Kent learn and grow into his powers. You get some cool villains, like you get the Amazo Kid. You get Talia al Ghul coming through, playing a little bit of a villain role. And we'll see more of each arc when we flip through the pages. But overall, yeah, I mean, it's getting a lot of hype, and that's a problem because then it doesn't live up to the hype, and then people don't like the book. For $37.50 on in-stock trades, you can't go wrong. It's a quick, fun read. The art is great. Maybe it's not for everybody. I would say it's more on the lighthearted side than anything else. So if you like serious, dark, violent books, this is probably not going to be for you. But for me, somebody who reads all types of stuff, it's a good palate cleanse between something like that. So let's take a look at the artwork together. We'll talk about some of the arcs, and you guys can see for yourself. Here goes the spine. And here's the back. $75 cover price, great price. Got it for 50% off on InStockTrades.com. Inside of the dust jacket here. And here. Then we got the actual hardcover. It does have a wraparound cover, which I like. Like I said, great artwork here. Jonathan Kent almost has like an anime type vibe. So let's take a look at some of the arcs. I love the cover for issue 1, although it kind of looks like Batman and Superman are getting in close for a kiss. In the Name of the Father is the first arc. So this is just kind of introducing Jonathan Kent. And you have this person, Nobody. So It does help to read the Batman and Robin omnibus from the New 52. This must be nobody's daughter. So Jonathan Kent in school. Nobody has this big Griffin type character, which is only in this arc. Jonathan's learning his power, so he just gets the freeze breath. He didn't have that off top. This is the holiday special. The holiday special is basically Justice League. I don't remember. Then you get the Kid Amazo stuff. Lex Luthor as Superman. That seems pretty interesting. I haven't read any of the single issues of Rebirth, but I would like to read that run. So they get caught trying to break into LexCorp. The Kid Amazo deals with a family who gains superpowers, and the kid who can be like multiple man basically gets taken over by Amazo, and he starts trying to like murder his family and stuff. It's a little more to it, but that's just the gist of it. So they kind of show the differences between how Damian is, how he lives, and how Jonathan Kent lives. The Batcave versus the farm. And Batman and Superman want them to work together and be friends and stuff. Robin is part of the Team Titan. I don't know if he's the leader. He seems to think he's the leader. He doesn't let Jonathan Kent in there because he's 10 and it's the Teen Titans. But, you know, they end up warming up to him. The Teen Titan stuff is good. Yeah, so then you get this storyline with this guy, what's his name, Kraken or something like that? Magic type guy making villains out of clay, and them going to another dimension, and this creature taking over the planet. Is pretty cool. They definitely reference stuff from the other Peter Tomasi run, like Damian Wayne going to Apocalypse and stuff like that. So I am kind of glad that I read these back to back. Batman and Superman build them their own headquarters underwater at the bottom of the... Where the hell is it? Not the Hudson. I can't remember. But yeah, what's really cool is that Tim Drake, I guess there's a storyline that I haven't read where Tim Drake and this alternate future timeline of the Teen Titans, he comes through kind of like Thomas Wayne Flashpoint Batman, and he wants to kill Jonathan Kent because Jonathan Kent's solar flare power, which is similar to Superman's but more unstable, ends up destroying millions of people in Metropolis in the future. Here's the Teen Titans. I like those issues. So this was the Super Pets issue after that whole futuristic timeline stuff. Just a filler, goofy kind of thing. Yeah, then you got the stuff with Talia al Ghul, and they send Damian Wayne to private school in Metropolis to go to school with Jonathan Kent instead of being homeschooled. So you can imagine that Damian Wayne doesn't like that. The stuff with Talia is really cool. This Dino Mutt thing, I don't know Blue Falcon and Dino Mutt from before this. It was kind of a deep issue about death, though, man. And about the bond between, like, man and dog. Kid Amazo comes back. I think it says where this layer is. Yeah, Morrison Bay. Is that like Grant Morrison, or is that a real place? Then you get variant covers in the back. Alright guys, so that's the review on the Super Sons Omnibus. I feel like I'm talking really low, man. It's like early in the morning. Whole house is asleep. Kids are asleep. I'm still probably bothering them. But let me know what you thought about the Super Sons Omnibus review in the comments below. Drop me a like on the way out, and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more daily content, which includes collected edition recent reads, single issue recent reads and reviews, statue unboxing, and you know, a little bit of everything here. Y'all stay minty fresh. Peace.